So, have you ever found yourself sort of stuck in a loop? Doing all the things you're supposed to, working hard, maybe hitting your targets, but there's still this like persistent feeling that something fundamental is missing. It's actually pretty common, even for really successful people. And maybe, just maybe, the issue isn't what you're doing. Maybe it's about why you're doing it in the first place. Today, we're doing a deep dive into a really influential book, one that kind of shifted how a lot of people think about leadership and purpose. It's Simon Sinek's Start with Why. We want to explore what really sets apart those leaders, those companies, those, well, movements that truly inspire people.
Exactly. And it's important to say this isn't just a conversation for, CEOs or executives. Sinek's ideas here, they offer clarity for pretty much anyone who wants to lead or influence others or even just live a life with more purpose. And the core answer he lands on is maybe a bit surprising, right? It's that the truly great ones always start with why, not with what they do or even how they do it.
Right, right. That why comes first. We've probably all seen the diagram, haven't we? The golden circle.
Oh, yeah, the three circles, why, how, what.
But the real insight isn't just the picture, is it? It's realizing how backwards we often get it. Most people, most organizations, they're really good at talking about what they do.
Sure, that's the easy part.
Then maybe they explain how they do it, what makes them different or special. But that why, that core purpose or belief, it's often fuzzy or, well, missing entirely.
It really is the critical missing piece.
Right.
Because Sinek argues, and I think he's right, that the why connects on an emotional level. The what lives in the rational brain, the part that understands facts and figures. But the why, that taps into the limbic system, doesn't it? The part that drives feelings, trust, loyalty, decision-making.
Ah, okay. So it's like people don't just buy a product, they buy the reason the product exists.
Precisely. They buy why you do what you do. They're aligning with a purpose, a belief they share.
Think about Apple.
Yeah, good example. They didn't just sell computers, did they? Their whole message was about challenging the status quo, thinking different.
Right. Empowering the individual.
People bought into that. The computers, the phones, those were just the proof, the manifestation of that core belief. And you see it with great leaders, too, like Martin Luther King Jr. or the Wright brothers. It wasn't just about a better plan or better tech.
It was the vision, the why behind it all.
Exactly. And Sinek draws this really sharp contrast between inspiring people and manipulating them.
Manipulation being things like,
Oh, price drops, promotions, using fear, peer pressure, aspirational messages, things that might get a quick sale, a short-term result.
okay, but it doesn't last.
Right. Inspiration, though, that comes from clearly communicating your why.
Yeah.
It builds loyalty, real trust, because it attracts people who already believe what you believe. It's about alignment, not persuasion.
That sounds powerful, but maybe a bit difficult. I mean, how do you actually find your why, especially if it feels lost or if you're a company that's just defaulted to like generic mission statements?
Yeah, that's a really important question. Sinek is clear. Your why isn't something you invent in a marketing meeting. It's something you discover. It often comes from looking back at your origins, your history, the moments that truly drove you. For a company, it's usually tied to the founder's original passion, the reason it was started beyond just making money.
So profit is a result, not the cause.
Profit is absolutely a result, yes, a result of having a clear purpose that resonates. The why is about the impact you want to make. And without it, that's when companies or even individuals start to drift. They chase trends, lose focus.
And they fail to inspire anyone, employees or customers.
Because that foundational piece is missing. They might have a decent what and how, but no soul, no real reason for being.
So wrapping this up a bit, what does this deep dive into Start With Why really mean for you listening right now? I think it highlights that this book, it's not really a step-by-step instruction manual, is it? It's more of a lens, a way to think differently.
Definitely a think different kind of book.
It challenges us to look at our own motivations, whether in business or just life. It offers real clarity, I think, helping cut through the noise of just doing stuff to find that guiding principle.
Absolutely. And maybe that's the final thought to leave you with. Sinek's whole message kind of pushes us to pause and reflect on whatever it is you're pursuing, big or small. Are you truly starting with why? Is there a clear purpose driving you? Or are you maybe just busy running in circles, perhaps feeling a bit unfulfilled? It's a powerful question, isn't it?
Yeah.
Worth considering if you're aiming for real impact.